Main event, the IBF Welterweight Championship. Felix Trinidad, this is the man most everybody came here to see. He says, I've always wanted to be a headliner. This is my time to shine. From Coupe Alto, Puerto Rico, the undefeated Felix Trinidad, 27-0 with 23 knockouts. He is the IBF Welterweight Champion. And he'll be facing Rockin' Rodney Mur, ranked 8th in the IBF, 37-9-2 with 19 KOs. And as for tonight, Trinidad told us he has good respect for Rodney Mur, good boxer, good defensive fighter, but that he really doesn't pay attention to his opponent's weakness. He just goes out and does his thing. He has been careless early in fights, but he is a tremendous puncher with either hand, good boxer, sometimes a tough starter, but a very good finisher when he gets an opponent in trouble.
You know, something that Rodney said and he wanted to address was that he was also the same height as Trinidad and that he wouldn't have a leverage disadvantage, but we'll see what he does with it now.
Let me tell you, look at him. Does it look like they're the same size to you? No, Trinidad looks like half a head taller than he is.
Not only that, he looks like he's half a head wider.
Yeah, right.
And he just looks thicker and stronger.
And half a mile faster.
7 first-round knockouts for Felix Trinidad. A total of just 107 rounds in 27 fights. Trinidad in the multicolored trunks, Mur in the white. And Trinidad comes forward, a straight right.
Trinidad's very patient in these opening rounds. Sometimes I think that's why he gets knocked down. He just kind of takes his time getting started. Once the action heats up in the second round or so, he seems to have figured it out, and then he goes on a rampage.
He said despite going down against Obakar and Yuri Boy Campos, he's never been seriously hurt, but he did admit, and understandably so, that Campos hit him the hardest.
You can see Mur trying to sting him with that right hand a couple of times with the counter. There again, another miss. He took his time coming out. He didn't jump in and run after him, you know, just wild or anything like that, but he is making sure he's careful and he's being smart. He's not doing anything silly, but he's not landing either.
Wild swing and a miss by Mur.
But a nice counter by Trinidad. Trinidad makes you pay when you miss. He doesn't let you get by without having a little reminder of the power that he's got.
Mur told us this thing's not going 12 rounds. It's going to be a puncher's fight. He said, I can't tap. I've got to punch with authority. I'm looking to sting him with my right hand. He thinks Trinidad is susceptible to the right hand. And he says, I'm taking this fight like it's my last.
And also by firing up a couple of those haymakers, he's made Trinidad be a little more wary of, you know, coming in himself. He's got to watch the big punches, the haymakers, and not get sloppy.
But I think everybody tries to fight him this way. The first round, they try to land something hard, and Trinidad's seen it all. I mean, and now at this stage of his career, he's ready for no surprises. He's ready to just take them as they come.
And you see the elusive defense of Trinidad as well. Great side-to-side movement. Trinidad hasn't even broken a sweat. I'm not so sure that's good or bad. It is very warm in here. Soft punches there by Trinidad. Dancing around.
Kind of find your punches. Kind of, where are you? Let me zero in punches.
Yeah, he's looking for his range right now. Now trying to dig their body a little bit. You just saw a moment ago. But he's looking for his range. He's looking for his timing. But not really very accurate right now.
End of round 1 will follow Felix into his corner. You hear the crowd react.
Okay. This one, we go to work.
Mentioned in round 1 that Trinidad is not even coming close to perspiring here, and maybe because he came late with the Morrison situation, having to pull out of the fight card. Well, just a handful of punches landed in round number 1. Not much happened. The crowd booing at the end of the round. Now Trinidad coming forward, but Mur able to escape.
See, what Trinidad's going to probably try and do here now is establish that he's the stronger of the fighters, that he can move more when he wants to, and that'll put Mur immediately on the defensive.
Mur usually boxes early in fights. That's his history. Then he really gets into it. Early in his career, he ran a lot, but then he ran out of gas. Now he's more of a boxer-puncher. He can mix it up and go to the body. But he's being extra careful with the champion, Trinidad.
He almost has a worried look on his face. His countenance is one of preoccupation. It's like, I'm waiting for something big to land. What's it going to feel like?
That's the feeling he gave us even in our talk with him yesterday.
You know, you got the feeling it was going to be maybe a barn burner for 2 or 3 and then fold it up as you may. You know, whoever lands the big bombs, and Obviously, Trinidad's expected to do that by everybody. So he's fighting basically a smart fight right now, but he's got to get off a little more. He's got to be more effective with the counters.
Moore does have a good jab. We haven't seen much of it. He's gained stamina over the years. There's a wild swing and a miss again by Moore with the right hook. He went from a stick-and-move stylist to a knockout artist. Had just 8 knockouts in 29 fights before 1990. 8 knockouts in 15 fights since. Halfway through the second round. So many great fighters over the years come out of the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. Where would you rank Rodney Moore?
On the outskirts. Way on the outskirts.
Camden?
Way out there. Don't mention him with those animals that I knew from Philadelphia. Whoa, those are fighters. Fearful people come out of Philadelphia. And where they come out of in droves is Puerto Rico, because they produce beautiful champions in Puerto Rico.
You see Trinidad zeroing in on the body now, trying to work from both sides. Right hands around, left hooks underneath, trying to work the body to get the legs out from under Rodney Moore.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
Mitch Halpern instructing Felix Trinidad to keep the punches up. A little low there.
Now Trinidad is getting the range. He just now moved into where he feels like he can punch heavy. That was a nice thought by Moore. Punched with a lot of evil intention, just in the first real hard punch he's thrown.
Could execute against the cat-like quickness of Felix Trinidad.
Trinidad's fighting smart. He's not wasting any energy. He's doing what he's got to do.
Now that you're there, start letting go.
Round 3. Here's time called by Mitch Halpern.
There's
too much Vaseline above the nose there, on the bridge of the nose.
Let me see. No, hey, come here. I want to flatten it out on the nose. Flatten it out. Flatten it out. Let's go. Okay. Go.
All right, here we go. Moore still being very cautious due to Trinidad's vaunted power. You heard Marvin Garris in the corner of Rockin' Rodney Moore. Well, you try every trick that you can think of against a guy like Felix Trinidad, and if that includes a lot of Vaseline on the face, so be it. Try to get away with it.
It was on the bridge of the nose, which Felix would have straightened out for him in about 2 jabs. I mean, that would have been gone.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was going to be a whole lot of help for anybody.
You try anything here.
That's the second punch that Felix let fly that was a little low. Got a warning from the referee, but Joint hit him in the shoulder.
Did it really? That one right on the face, though, by Trinidad. Final seconds, round 3. Right hand, straight lead by Moore. Nice punch.
But he didn't follow.
Round 4.
But once again, his trainer's telling him, he's right there to hit. Hit him. Don't back up. Don't back off. Get your pound of flesh. Put yourself in a position to have a shot at winning. It's the only way to go.
Well, right now, all he's doing is fighting a survival fight. It doesn't look like he's got a winning thought in his mind. Right now, it's how can I survive this?
Moore's 3rd world title shot. His first as a welterweight. He's 37-9-2 with 19 knockouts. Ranked number 8 by the IBF.